Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Term 1 Java session. Kormangla students Akshaya, Rahul, Connaught Place, Ankit, Dubey, Yuvika, Pitampura, Chavi, Kumar, Ankit, Pooja, Pridvihar, Hina, Jyoti, Mohit, Rajari Garden, Naman, Southex, Gulshan, Shiv, Sonu, Yash, Durgaol, DLF, Yash and Deepak. No, Deepak and Vikas. Chemistry it is Oshit, Danish, Dharmendra, Mohul, Tuhin. Andheri West, again 3 guest students, I don't know why. Borivali, you have Brandon, Purvi, Raj, Shivam, Shubham, Vignesh, Vishnu, Kharadi guest student, Silchar, Anindita, Devujyoti, Shomdita. Okay. Yes, I will teach array today, and even if you get 1 or 2 questions from array, I don't think it will be you will have questions on array tomorrow, but in case they give, because there are so many sets, okay, so probably there are 20 to 22 sets, so somebody might get 1 or 2 questions. Every time it does not, I mean in previous batch there was no array question, but still I will complete array so that you at least have the idea of what array is, okay. But before that, just confirm me, everything that has been taught so far, you have practiced all the LBPS? Raise hands please. Like we have done algorithm, we have done flowchart, we have done pseudo code, and we have also seen the way of problem solving, how we can, if you can solve a problem in pseudo code, you can also do the same in flowchart. Chavi, Akshay, Rahul, Pooja, Danesh and Hina have responded. That's it. Others did not practice. Okay, Mohit. Okay. So what I'm going to give you a small example of array today, and I will show you how to do the array. See, if you are getting array question will only be there in pseudocode. You will not have any array question in your flowchart or algorithm. You will have only array question in pseudocode. So I'll give you only 1 or 2 examples of array, and then show you how to do the same thing in pseudocode, as well as I will show you one small code in Java. Okay, so I will not exactly start with the framework of Java, because before I start into Java I have to explain a lot regarding the JVM. Okay, so there will be a lot of explanation required on the first class. So today I'll just show you one small example of converting pseudocode into Java program. But before that, we will start off with array. Okay. Okay. So let's start array whiteboard. Basic definition of array. I need a red marker. I got it. Okay. So I will require to know that what exactly a continuous memory location means. I require to know what exactly a continuous memory location means. So that is my first criteria which I have to understand. So let's say this is my RAM. So far we know that whenever we write, let's say, int x or numeric x, what happens? Anywhere in the RAM, I will get a small box of 4 bytes with the name x. Okay, and if I write here equals to a value, then the value will be stored in that location. Okay, that is what we know. So this was variable. Now let's say you need a program where you have to store 10 values. Okay, where you have to store 10 values. So for storing 10 values, will you declare 10 different variables? Will you declare 10 different variables? Ideally, yes, because right now you do not know array. If you do not know array, your only way of storing data in a program is through variables. So if you require 10 variables, 10 values, you have to declare 10 variables. But the easier way is to declare an array, where I can write numeric a array size 5. In this case, what will happen is, anywhere in the RAM, you will get 5 continuous memory locations. 5 continuous memory locations. 5 continuous memory location, and this entire thing will have the name as A, and all the memory locations will be numeric. So you can store here 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like this. This will be the syntax. So you will be able to store, since you have written 11 first, so in the zeroth index you will have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So whenever I write numeric name of the array and the array symbol, the square bracket, third bracket is the array symbol, and whatever value you write inside that symbol is the number of memory locations you require. So if you write character where four, so then you will be able to store 4 values within single quote. Why single quote? Because it is character. So you can store okay. So what will happen in the memory location? Somewhere in the memory, anywhere in the memory, you will have four continuous memory locations with the values N, I, T, and the location index will start from 0, First location will be 0 and then 1, 2, 3. Okay? Clear how it works? And this array name will be var. This array name was A because I have named it A. This array name will be var. Yes, you can write, but that is later. When you are taking dynamic values, then you can replace the value with some variable, Rohan. But that is not yet. So don't try to jump into things. This is a request that many students are, I think you are coming across the terms in internet or in some book and you are trying to learn it then and there. But that is not the way. You are coming across a term which will come in your syllabus in a later chapter. So let the syllabus go in sequential manner. Otherwise it will be difficult for the entire batch to be in the same level. Okay. Nandu, Rani, why are you late? First of all, this is something which I tell every day. This is a very, very serious issue in most of the batches. Why should you be late? Tell me something, Nandu, Rani. If I repeat everything for you, what about the students who came on time? Why should they go through that repetition just because you are late? Okay. This much, is it clear, people who are attending from the beginning? That array is a collection of continuous memory location having the same data type, which means this, if I am declaring an array A of length 5, then all the 5 rooms will be numeric in nature. If I am declaring an array var of the data type character of length 4, then all the 4 rooms, each of the 4 rooms will have the data type character. And all the rooms will be adjacent to each other. They will be continuous in the RAM. Anywhere in the RAM they can be located, but wherever they are located, they will be one after the another in consecutive memory location. Is that much clear? Ashit, I am coming to your point. First tell me, is that much clear? Is that much clear? People who are attending from the beginning, is this much clear? You can take a snap of this. Okay. Now another thing you have to remember about array is that array length is the total number of memory locations present in it. Okay. So when you write A5, it means that the total length is 5. So total length 5 means there will be 5 different memory locations but adjacent to each other, just one after the another. So that means my array length is nothing but the total number of the memory locations present in the array. Okay. Each memory location is denoted by an index number. Okay, this index number will always start from 0. Ashit, it will always start from 0. And end at n minus 1, where n is the total length of the array. Okay? So that means if I write ABC six, that means in the RAM I will have something like this, array named ABC, okay, and my address will be, this location will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total length is 6, starting from 0. So it is ending at 6 minus 1, 5. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So I can assign a value in an array like this. I can write numeric ABC length 3. I can assign this value like this. Okay, or I can write only this much, ABC3, and then in the next line I can write ABC ABC 0, this is the 0th position, right? Then first position, then second position. Okay, both are same. In both the cases, you will have one array where the values will be 65 in the 0th position, 69 in the 1 position, 72 in the 2 position. Whether you write this or this, answer will be same. These are just two different ways of writing it. Okay? It can be numeric, character, whatever. Clear? Everybody? Okay. So now let's see another way of taking input, that is through for loop. All of you remember what is a for loop? Anybody? For loop? Remember for loop, initialization, condition, body, and then increment. Please respond. For loop, all of you remember? Okay. Okay. So you can write a for loop to take the input. How? Let's say you have a numeric variable as n CTR. Okay? And then you are writing a for loop. Sorry, you have declared a numeric variable NCTR and one array as ABC with length 3. Now in the for loop, what do you write? NCTR equals to 0, NCTR less than 3, NCTR plus plus. Begin. So as long as I am initializing NCTR with 0, as long as NCTR value is less than 3, it will do plus plus and repeat the body of the loop, and in the body of the loop I am writing accept ABC NCTR. N. So how this will work? How this will work? No, it will be less than 3, not less than equal to. Because in array, what is the last index? If I declare an array of 3, then my last index will be, Ashit? If I declare an array of 3, my last index will be 2. Correct. If I declare an array of 30, then my last index will be 29. Correct. So here I have given 3. So it has to be less than 2 because it has to go from 0 to 2. First it will run for 0. So NCR is 0. 0 is less than 3. So it will come to the body. In the body I have written ABC NCTR. So ABC NCTR means, for the first time ABC NCTR means, NCTR value for the first time is, NCTR value for the first time of loop is 0. Correct. So when first time when the loop turns, ABC NCTR means ABC 0. So that means the first input will be, the first value will be accepted in ABC 0. So that means in this position. Okay? Now the loop will again turn, NCTR plus plus will become 1. 1 is less than 3, it will come here. So in the second step in ABC NCT, I am not changing the syntax, but the meaning will change in the next step. For the first step, ABC NCTR was ABC 0. Now after plus plus, in the second step, second iteration, ABC NCTR means ABC, how much? Correct Rohan, correct Ashit, correct Sheetal, ABC 1. So now it will take input here in the one location. Yes, correct. Again it will do plus plus, go back, it will become 2. 2 is less than 3. So now ABC NCTR means now third time ABC NCTR means ABC 2. So now it will take input here. So that is how. Just with one line, you don't have to write 3 different lines. You can write 3 different lines. Technically this is also correct. But since we know the use of for loop, if we write only one line with a variable, then it will be a less effort for us. We are not writing. We are getting the result of 3 different lines, but we are writing the code for only one line. So that is the benefit of using this kind of structure rather than using separate writings. Is it clear? Everybody? When you are writing pseudocode, it is compulsory that after any structure you start off with begin. So whether you write for, while, if, else, or switch, or do while, whatever you write, you start with begin and then you end. Okay? Any confusion in array so far? Any confusion in array so far? So let us see a full program of pseudocode and how it is written with an example of array. Can I have a green pen? print enter the marks. For NCTR, okay, this will be NABC because it is numeric. For NCTR equals to 0, NCTR less than 3, NCTR plus 1 or plus plus, whatever you want you can write, both are correct. Begin. Accept. NABC NCTR end for NCTR equals to 0, NCTR less than 3, NCTR plus 1, begin. Print the value is NCTR end end. Any idea what is happening here? Anybody? Till this much so you have understood because I have anyway explained till here. Can anybody tell me what is happening in this next part? Very good Akshay Gopal from Kormangla. Very good Rahul Kormangla. Shandipta, I am asking what is happening in this entire program? Tell me. What will be the output of this program? Till input here, I have already explained. Just tell me what is happening in the rest of the program. Kormangla students, very good. Nandurani, correct. But it will be in 3 different lines, Nandurani. What about the rest? Kamak Street, South East, Rajouri Garden, Preet Vihar, Connaught Place, Gurgaon, DLF, Andheri West, Borivali, Ghatkopar, Kalyan, Kharadi, Silchar. Why no answers? Shubham, Borivali, correct. I'm expecting answers. Brandon, you're correct, but partially, because I have given a user-defined statement which will come before the print. So you have to tell me that also. Yes, Brandon, correct. What about the rest? Let me take Vishnu from Borivali on air. Okay, Vishnu, I've got your answers. Let me take guest 5 Andheri. Guest 5 Andheri, may I know your name? Please adjust your camera, I'm not able to see you properly. I can hear you faintly.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, the value is 3. The value is 3.
The value is
3.
C.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why you said C, but then I guess you're trying to say that any value. Any value, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, Jyoti, Hina, they are correct. When I write n ABC3, that means in the RAM, an array is created with the name ABC and the value index as 0, 1, 2. Okay? So when I write accept NABC, so it will enter the first value, let's say 65 for the first time. Second time the loop iterates, you give a value as 69, so it will enter 69. Third time the value loop iterates and you enter a new value and it will enter a new value. Okay? So till here this work is happening. Now you have to print it on the screen of the user. So that's why you have written that the value is, then whatever the value will be for the first location, that is 0 location, then the first location, then the second location. So your output will be the value is 65, then again the output will be the value is 69, then again the output will be the value is 80. These will be the output, because rotating the loop is the same technique. You are writing this to rotate the loop here, so you will write this also to rotate the loop here. There is no difference. The difference is only in the function. Here you are writing one accept function to take the input, and here you are writing the print statement to give the output. No other difference. Clear? Gulshan, is it now clear? Gulshan, is it now clear? Okay. Now you also have something called as multi-dimensional array. The array that you did here was a single dimensional array. Okay? Only a single row. Only 3 columns. Now if I add more rows to it, so now it has 3 columns as well as 3 rows. So this is now looking like a matrix structure. Okay? Like rows and columns, this is looking like a matrix structure. Okay? This structure is called multi-dimensional array. Okay? So everything else is same. This will also have continuous memory location. This will also have same data type. But only the structure is more compact. Why? Because it is easy to search or navigate. Let's say how many rooms are there in this matrix? How many rooms are there in this matrix, in this array? Nine. So if I draw a single dimensional array, if I take a single dimensional array of nine rooms, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is also 9 rooms. This is also 9 rooms. Okay? 0, 1, 2, 3 rows and 0, 1, 2, 3 columns. Okay? This is also 9 rooms. This is also 9 rooms. So the amount of memory consumption for this and this are same. Same. Then what is the difference? The difference is in navigation. If I want to search the 8th element, if I want to search the value of this room, then I have to search how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only after 7 searches on the 8th search, I have to get the value. I will get the value after the 7th search. So I have to make 7 moves to reach to my data. Right? Yes or no? Yes or no? But here, this room is my 0, 0. This room is my 1, 0. This room is my 1, 2. Here, this is my 9th room. This is my 9th room. Okay? So how many moves do I have to make to reach to this? I will go to 0, then 1, 2, and then I will go to this room, that is 2, 0, then 2, 1, then 2, 2. So basically I am making 6 moves. So here I have to make 5 moves to reach the data, and here I have to make 7 moves. So which is faster? This approach is faster and this approach is slower. So that's why we go for multi-dimensional array. No other reason but this only reason. Any query? So here the address will be in a coordinate manner. So if my first box is 0, 0, then this box will be 2, 0. Then this box will be 0, 2. This box will be 1, 1. Because always remember, in matrix you have row first and then column. First row and then column. So if you have a matrix, if I write numeric A, B, C, two, 3. That means 2 is my row and 3 is my column. So I will have a matrix of 2 rows and 3 columns. So my address will be, so if my first address is 0, 0, then this address will be, raise hands please. Yes, very good everybody. 1, 1. And this address will be, this one will be, yes, very good. 0, 2. This side is my row. This side is my row. And this side is my column. So first row, comma, then column. Clear so far? So now, let's see a pseudo code. So if my row is 2 and column is 3, that means how many values the user have to enter? How many values the user have to enter? Yes, Rahul, Ashit, Shubham, Mohul. Shubham incorrect. Rahul, Ashit, Mohul correct. Danesh correct. SLS guest student Kharadi correct. Tuhin, Jyoti, Gulshan correct. Sheetal Y5 Sheetal. Dharmendra, Hina, Chavi, Akshay, Yash. Chavi incorrect. Vignesh incorrect. Borivali guest student correct. 6 values. You can see 6 rooms now. So now I have to write another for loop, or I will write here print enter 6 marks. For row equals to 0. Row is how many? 2. So less than 2. Again in column equals to 0. Column is 3. So in column less than 3. In column plus 1. Begin. Accept. N ABC. In row, in column. Okay? In row, in column. In ABC, in row, in column. Yes. There will be a begin here, end here, and end here. So nested for loop. One for loop inside the body of that for loop, another for loop. Yes. Correct, Danesh from Math sheet. Taken this much. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? The n row, the first for loop value is incrementing and coming in this row, and the second one is coming in column. So the inner for loop will iterate for 3 times. First for loop will iterate for 2 times. So first for loop for each first for loop, inner for loop will iterate 3 times. Again in the next one for loop, inner for loop will iterate 3 times. So basically total how many values it will take? 6 values. Okay. For every outer for loop, inner for loop will run 3 times. Outer for loop is 2, inner for loop is 3. So for every outer for loop, inner for loop will run 3 times. Right? So outer for loop will be running 2 times and inner for loop will be running 3 into 3, 3 plus 3, 6 times. Okay? Third end I have not yet written. This is incomplete. I will go to the next page and write the output. Yes, Rohan, I am explaining. Wait. So, when I write NABC, what happens in the RAM? You have 2 rows, 3 columns, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay? Where here it is 0, 0. This is 1, 0. This is 0, 1, 0, 2. This is 1, 0. Sorry, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay? This is what you get in RAM against this structure. Right? Now see, first time when the outer for loop is rotating, n row equals to 0, 0 is less than 2, so it will come in this part. Here n row has the value of 0. That's why it has come inside the loop, na? N row equals to 0, 0 is less than 2, so it will come here. So for the first time, n row value is 0. Now column is also 0, 0 is less than 3, so it will come and accept the value. So now n row is also 0 and n column is also 0. So the first value, let's say somebody has given 11. So the first value 11 will go in 0, 0, n row 0, n column 0. So the first value of 11 will go to 0, 0. Right? Yes or no? Okay. Now, it will not go to the outer loop immediately. Why? Because inner loop will go on for 3 times. So, after this line, it will again come to the inner loop. And n column will be incremented by 1. So, now n column value is how much? N column value is now how much? It has got incremented by 1. So, n column value is how much? 1. But n row is still 0 because it has not gone to the outer loop and incremented n row. N row is still 0 because it has not gone to the outer loop and incremented n row. So now, when column is 1, which is less than 3 and it will come here, so n row is still 0 and n column is now 1. Okay? So let's say the next value is 22. So 22 will go into which room? So 22 will go into which room? Yes, it will go to 0, 1. That means this room. 22. Okay. Now it will again go here. So n column plus 1 is 2. 2 is less than 3. Only the inner loop. Outer loop I am not even going. Only the inner loop. 2 is less than 3. It will come here. So n row is still 0. N row, even in the third iteration of the inner loop, n row is still 0. But n column has now become 2. So now the value 33, where will it go? Where will the value of 33 go? Yes, 0, 2. Yes, correct. Everybody, 0, 2. Okay. Now, very good. Now it will again increment, go. Now n column is 3. Now 3 is less than 3, yes or no? 3 is less than 3, yes or no? Three is not less than 3. Okay? So the condition is false, so it will come out of the inner loop. I have not given any equal to sign. I have given less. So the condition is not matching. Na? 3 is not less than 3. So it will come out and go to the outer loop. So when it goes to the outer loop, it will do n row plus 1. So now n row has become 1. So now n row has become 1. 1 is less than 2. It will come inside the loop again. Again n column is equal to 0. I am again initializing. Na? This part will again start because this is the second iteration. So n column equals to 0. 0 is less than 3. So it will again come here. So now n row is 1 and n column is 0. So now the value 44 has to be inserted. Where will it go? The value 44, where will it go? It will go here. 1 0. Okay? Now again it will do iteration column plus 1. So column will come 1. 1 is less than 3, it will come here. So in the second iteration of the inner loop, n row is still 1. N row value is still 1. But n column has got incremented to 1. So now the value of 55 will go where? Now the value of 55 will go where? In this room, 1 1. Okay? So it will again iterate column plus 1. So now 1 has become 2. 2 is less than 3, it will come here. Now in the third iteration, n row is still 1. But n column has got incremented to 2. So now my value 66 will go where? It will go in 1 2. 1 comma 2. So like that it will go on and it will finally come out of both the loops. Is it absolutely clear to everybody? Rohan Upadhyay, cannot place, I'm taking you on air. Rohan? Hi Rohan?
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am.
Yes. Tell me.
Ma'am, my question was different. I was asking that how the value come to 1, 2. I'm not asking that how it come to 0, 2.
0, 2. First the row value was 0. So
Ma'am, I was asking that how row becomes 1. How the value moves to 0 to 1.
So when the first time the inner loop has executed for 3 times 0 0 0 1 and 0 2, then it will go to the outer loop, na Rohan?
Yeah,
Yes or no?
yes.
So when it goes to the outer loop, so then n row will become n row plus 1. So when it came inside the inner loop, it was 0. But after the inner loop got executed thrice, it went out to the outer loop. So now n row plus will take place, na? So now it will be n row equals to 1. When the second time outer loop is getting executed, then this part is not executed.
Okay.
Second time when the outer loop is executed, it is directly incremented, evaluated and again sent back to the inner loop. Because inner loop is the body. Outer loop is the main loop. So for outer loop, the first part of initialization will take place only once. But inner loop is inside the body of for loop. So inner loop is getting initialized for 2 times. As long as the outer loop is executed, inner loop is reinitialized. So outer loop for value 0, outer loop is executing the inner loop thrice. Again for n row value 1, inner loop is executed another 3 times. So for n row equals to 0, n columns will execute 3 times 0, 1, 2. Again when it goes to the outer loop, n row plus 1 will be 1. So for n row 1, again n column 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2 will be executed.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody who has a doubt so far, please you can tell me. Anybody who has a doubt, please tell me. So in the same way, we are going to write the next part, that is output part also. So again, we are going to write for n row equals to 0, n row less than 2, n row plus 1, begin for n column equals to 0, n column less than 3, n column plus 1, begin print n ABC n row, n column, end, and the entire program end. Okay, so written the entire program into 2 pages. You can take it down. Clear how to do array program in pseudocode, both single dimensional and multi-dimensional array? Is it clear? Everybody please respond. Okay. Now let's see how to convert a small pseudocode program into Java program. Begin print Hello world. End. Okay. Now for writing the same thing in Java, you will not understand many things. When I start with Java, I will explain each of it. But for right now, you can simply copy this. Okay. So for writing this much of pseudocode, you have to write so much of Java. Okay. Clear? You can take it. You will not understand this right now, but you can just take it. I will show you one practical. And after your LBPS exam, next week we will start explaining this. Okay. Now see step by step how this has to be done. Okay. First, you have to go to Google. I don't have internet right now, but I'm telling you what all you have to download. In your machine, you have to download JDK 8, JRE 8, NetBeans IDE. Okay. After you have downloaded and installed all of them, are you taking this down? These are all free open source environment you get or ID you get in the internet. So you don't need to buy any license. This is absolutely free. You can download it directly from the internet. Okay, I will also share the links. I will also share the links in your group from where you can directly download. Okay? Okay. So now after downloading them, if you go to the My Computers, C drive, program files, you will find a Java folder. Double click on the Java folder, you will find JDK and JRE. Inside JDK, there will be something called bin. Inside bin, you will have something called Java C. So you double click the Java C and you double click Java and install it. Okay? Or you can anyway, when you download, anyway it will be installed, and after installing only you will get these two. So you will have it installed already. If you after download you have to install it. But what wait, I'll show you from the downloads. See, when you download it, you will have files downloaded like this. Okay, and then you have to simply right click and execute it as administrator. And after you execute it, you will find the folder of Java in program files. Okay, and inside this Java you will find JDK. Inside JDK you will find bin, and inside bin you will double click and run Java C and Java files. Okay. No, do it in NetBeans, because in the industry you don't use BlueJ. BlueJ is for school students. Either use Eclipse or use Java NetBeans. These two things are used in the industry. So don't use BlueJ. It is for school students. For development purpose, we have to use Eclipse or NetBeans. Okay. So now select this path. Can you see this path? You select this entire thing and copy. Okay. Copy this entire path. Okay. Now go to My Computers, right click on it, go to Properties. You can simply click and download Soutex. Are you trying to say that you don't know how to download any file from the internet? I will give you the link. If you go to the link, anyway you will find download option. So please download from there. Okay, now pay attention to the steps that I am showing. Right click on the My Computer, go to Properties, go to Advanced, go to Environment Variables. In the System variable, navigate to Path. Then click on Edit. Okay. In your machine, you can have anything here. Okay. You will have a path like this. So don't click anywhere else. Simply press the End button from your keyboard, and it will take you to the end. There, paste the path that you have just copied. C drive, program files, Java, JDK, bin. Paste this path. Click on OK. OK. And OK. Okay? Clear? So far clear all the steps? Please respond. Okay. Now open any notepad file and type this. It is case sensitive, the data type. So be careful and try to type exactly what I am typing. Okay, just write this much. Import java.util.star public class my class public void static name, sorry, public static void main, public static void main. Yes, you will give space. String space array space args. After string there will be space. Okay. Now go to file. Go to save as. I store it in the NetBeans project folder, which is in my documents. You can store anywhere. And I will give a name as my class dot java. Okay, my class dot java, and click on save. Okay, now go to the command prompt and navigate to the location with cd change directory. Like I have saved it to my documents. If you look at my project, this is my class.java file, and look at the location. It is C drive B documents and settings admin my documents NetBeans project. So I have to, my current location is admin under documents and settings. So I'm changing it to my documents, and from my documents I'm again changing it to NetBeans project. Okay. Now I will write javac space my class dot java. Javac space my class dot java. Okay. So now it has compiled. After it has compiled, see the compiled class file is created for this code. The compiled class file is created for this code. Okay. So now write only java space my class, nothing else. No .java, no javac, because it is already compiled. Now you have to run it. So java my class. So it is showing hello world. Okay? It is showing hello world. Right? Now let's go to this file. and let's do something else. I'm taking 3 variables. Then I'm writing C equals to A plus B. And then I'm writing the result is C. Okay. Int A equals to 9, int B equals to 8, and C nothing. Then C equals to A plus B. System.out.println. The result is whatever is the C value. So now I will again go here. I will again compile because I've changed the code, so I have to compile it again. So I will again compile Java C myclass.java. So it will again get compiled, and again I will write Java myclass. So it will now show the result is 17. Is it okay? Everybody? How my Java program is getting executed and giving me the result? How I am writing Java instruction, is it clear? Everybody? This will not be in your exam tomorrow, so don't worry about this. Yes, Mohit, Java is actually very awesome. Don't be scared that you have not understood anything of Java, because this is not going to be a syllabus for tomorrow. This is just a small demo I gave to make you understand that how, because so far you were only writing on pen and paper. You could not see any output or any work done by computer. So that's why I showed you how the work is getting done by computer. That's it. How you execute it. No, Shivam, lecture will be on every Tuesday and Thursday, 1:30 to 3:30 for batch 842. Shondipta, what I just did, Shondipta from Silchar, what did I just do? Where did I write my Java right now? Where did I write it? This is Notepad, na? So I've written my Java using normal Notepad only, na? And I showed you how to compile that Notepad. I showed you the steps also. Somdipta Shilchar, confirm. So you're going to follow the same step. But in the industry, you don't work only with Notepad. In fact, in the industry, you either work in NetBeans or you work in Eclipse. So I will be showing you in those only. This is just in your, as a beginner, you should know this. So that's why I have shown you this. Okay? Everything clear so far? Let's have the camera. So So all of you are ready for your exam tomorrow? Yes or no? All of you are ready for your exam tomorrow? Why not, Brendan? Why not? Time will be communicated by your local faculty. Time I cannot say. It depends, whatever your local faculty has decided. I have given a certain time. Any time is between 1:30 to 3:30. But if your local faculty wants it before or after, your local faculty can do that. Okay, so then you have to write a mail today itself, Somdipta, to your local faculty to get it rescheduled. If you have a strike tomorrow, you have to write it to your local faculty to get it rescheduled. That's at the end of session questions. Please practice LBPS more. The demo that I showed today, that was just a Java first beginner's demo. That will not be there in your exam tomorrow. From the first algorithm to the pseudocode of array, whatever I did today, practice everything. That's it. That's it. You will not have any Java questions tomorrow. Only logic. Only logical questions tomorrow. You can also practice the logical questions from internet, where you will have many questions like on leap year, on Fibonacci series, on prime number, many things. Okay? There's nothing to panic about tomorrow's exam. If you go through the entire book and if you go through all the notes, all the snaps that you have taken of my class, you will find everything common. If you simply go through the book is also a very thin book. Only 3 topics are there: algorithm, flowchart and pseudocode. It's a very thin book you have. Just go through the book once tonight and all the examples that I've shown. That's it. All the examples that I've shown. That will be enough. All the best for tomorrow's exam. Please do connect up with your local faculty after the session. Please do tell that this much has been covered and till array we are preparing. Please give me question or preparatory question, whatever your faculty feels your faculty can give as a preparatory material. Okay? And also ask your local faculty that when to come down for the exam tomorrow. Okay? Full marks is 100. Majority of the questions will be multiple choice questions. Okay, Shomdipta, I'm taking you on air. Around 30 questions will come. Time will be 1 hour.
Hello.
Yes, Shomdipta, tell me.
Hello, madam.
Yes, Shomdipta, I can hear.
Madam, tomorrow is strike. Madam, tomorrow is strike here.
So write a mail to your local faculty because there is not the strike is only in Silchar, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So rest of the India will get the exam on time only, na? So I cannot change the schedule only for one state or one city. So you talk to your local faculty, write a mail to local faculty. Your local faculty will write a mail to me, and then I will forward it to the higher authority to get it rescheduled. Or your local faculty can directly reschedule also. Your local faculty knows the procedure. But just inform your local faculty that because of this reason you will not be able to give exam tomorrow. Write a formal mail to your local faculty today itself. Is that okay, Shomdipta? I'm not able to hear Somdipta, but I hope Somdipta you have heard it. Yes, I have set the time of exam as 1:30 to 3:30, but if your local faculty feels, he or she can call you on a different time. So that is up to the center. 30 to 35 questions will come. Time will be 66 minutes. If you are a different student, if you're belonging to a different batch, like from Diploma Java or any other batch, then there is no exam tomorrow. Tomorrow the exam is only for batch S160842. Tomorrow the exam is only for batch S160842. Okay? Yes. MCQ questions will come. 1 or 2 theory questions can come where they will ask you to write down the algorithm, or they will ask you to write down the definition of algorithm, definition of array, definition of pseudocode, definition of flowchart. Okay. So 1 or 2 theory questions will come. Maximum 2, minimum 1. That's it. Apart from that, all questions will be MCQs, multiple choice questions. 1 mark, 2 marks, 3 marks, 4 marks. 2 subjective questions might come maximum. Anybody who belongs to batch 842, Vignesh Iyer, anybody who belongs to batch code 842 will have exam tomorrow. You can also get it confirmed from your nitstudent.com. Let me just tell you once again. I have already communicated it to the centers that on 16th there will be empty. So tomorrow is 16th, you will have your exam if you belong to the batch code 842. 842. Okay? Any more questions? Anything else? Any more question? Anything else? Please ask Akshay, Rahul, Ankit, Nandurani, Rohan, Suryamugam, Yuvika, Chavi, Kumar Ankit, Pooja, Abhish, Hina, Jyoti, Kanchan, Mohit, Naman, Siddharth, Vindhasni, Ankit Kumar, Gulshan, Mohammad Danish, Shital, Shiv Singh, Sonu, Yash, Deepak, Vikas, Ashit, Dharmendra, Mohul, Brandon, Mansi, Purvi, Raj, Shivam, Vignesh, Vishnu, Shubham, Anindita, Devajyoti, Shomdipta, and all the guest students. Okay, so all the best for tomorrow's exam, batch 842. We'll again meet on coming week, Tuesday 1:30, and we're going to start with Java and the JVM concept. Okay? Yes. All the best, everybody. See you next week. We can end the session.